Hey YouTube, this is Peter with Stuff Addict, and today I'm bringing you what I got for Black Friday 2018. This is the Dyson V8 Animal Plus. I got it from Costco for about $300 plus taxes. There are other deals on the V8, so on Amazon you can actually get the absolute version for about $303 plus fees. I decided to get the one from Costco so I can easily return it if I don't like it or I find that it's not useful for me. I bought this because I have a very tall, skinny house with carpeted stairs, and it was just a real pain in the ass using an heavy upright to get all the stairs and go between floors up and down over and over again. I also have a long-haired cat which sheds all over the place, and a lot of cat litter on the laminate floors I have on the bottom floor, so I needed something that could easily be moved around cordlessly and suck up all that stuff. So let's start with the unboxing. So the Animal versus the normal one comes with a special brush head and a portable brush head that's good for getting animal hair out of furniture and carpet. But it doesn't come with the soft roller head for hardwood floor. So if you have sensitive hardwood floor, you don't want to use the hard brush head that it comes with from the Animal because it can scratch your more sensitive hardwood floor finish. But since I have laminate, and generally laminate is more resistant to scratches than hardwood, I'm not too worried about that, and I'm just going to use the hard brush on my laminate floor when I need it. So let's see, activate your warranty. That's probably a good idea. Dysons aren't the most reliable thing I've heard. I don't know about this particular one. Warranty form, other paperwork. Don't return it to the store if it's broken. Not going to happen. I'm going to return it to the store if it's broken. That's why I bought it from Costco and not Amazon. I think this is a holder. Yeah, I didn't know it come with the holder. That's nice. What other parts? You got the high suction tool. So getting crevice tool, maybe that's what they call it. You have a crevice brush. This just looks like an assembly part. I don't know what it does exactly. Charger. It's a power brick. Okay. The main shaft. So it's V8 Animal Plus. Oh. You have the portable brush head. So this is when you take off the main shaft and you just connect it straight to the motor. So it becomes kind of like a car vacuum, which is also be useful for me since I clean my own cars. And then you have the motor head itself. So this is a V8 motor. I don't think between the different V8 models the motor part is actually any different besides the canister. The canister is the full-size one on the Animal and on the Absolute, and if you get the motor head or anything below the Animal, it's a little bit smaller. Then I think it's just the hose. Oh, if I return this, it's going to be a pain in the ass. This boxing is very intricate. There's also a security tag hidden in the box, which is interesting because Costco doesn't have security towers, so I don't know what this is for. And that's the brush, main brush. So this one's connected to the main shaft. So I'm going to assemble this, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll run through some tests on my own carpet where my cat is shed everywhere, and then on my laminate floor and tell you how I think it is. Alright, I got everything unpackaged now, so I'll show you how the V8 Animal Plus comes together with the various parts. The assembly is actually really easy. For example, here's your main motor, and all the different parts that snap together have this locking mechanism that goes here with a pull tab. So the most common connection would be to connect the main shaft and the main brush head. So here you can see the main shaft has that connector that mates up with the connector on the motor, and you just snap it into place, boom, like that. And then if you, on the other side of the shaft, you have the same thing for each of the attachments. See, on the main brush head you have the snap. You just go over and just plug it in. And if I can just try to manipulate that, boom, snap, and there you go. You basically have your V8 assembled and ready to go. And it's the same thing for all the other attachments. For example, the mini brush head, same thing. If you want to connect it here, you can do that, like that. And then if you want to take off the main shaft and plug it into just the motor so you don't need the extension length, you can do that also. So boop, and I'm ready to go vacuum my car or a couch or anything like that. There's also this extension, which is interesting. I didn't understand what it was for before, but I'm pretty sure it's for like cleaning blinds, something you have to reach above on the ceiling. So you would attach it to your main shaft like this, and then attach the main shaft to the motor, and then from this angled thing, you would attach something like a brush head, boop, and then you can clean in like crown molding or something that's on the ceiling. And as you saw, I took that apart, put it together, put it back together really fast, really easy. So I give the assembly ease for the Dyson vacuum like a 10 out of 10. It's just really simple, no screws, no nothing. Also, there's a bunch of warning stickers on here. You can see that before you use it, you have to charge it up fully. It only comes 20% charged to keep the battery from being overcharged during shipping or losing battery life, too early. So I haven't been able to use it yet, but I'll finish charging it and then get to the tests. Okay, this is the first test of the V8 Plus. I'm doing it on low pile carpet with animal hair shedding being the main culprit on the carpet. So you can see here my cat is like a gray-black cat, and there's a bunch of hair where he lays down and kind of hangs out. So here we go. You'll also see and hear how loud the V8 is when I do this. I'm also on the max suction setting, just FYI. So after vacuuming that tiny little area, you can see it easily picked up all that cat hair and the cat nails and all the little sheddings and little dusts and dander from the cat that was on the carpet. And it did it very quickly, very easily. So I'm pretty impressed so far, but I mean, for carpet, an upright would do just as well. And I think my Hoover, like Rewind, that cost like $100, did basically the same. But this is much more convenient. But we'll see. So here's the second test. This is just on my laminate floor. I'm going to use the main brush head on the laminate floor and just picking up small dust particles and also more cat dander and nails. So it looks like it caught everything besides just, kind of marks on the ground in less than 2 sweeps. So everything's gone. So pretty impressive on the laminate too. I don't see any scratches from the brush head either on the floor, so that's good. So for the next test, I'm going to try the mini brush head connected directly to the motor on kind of a textile chair cover where my cat usually sits. You can see his hair is all over the place on this chair since he sits on it all the time. So we'll see how that works. The suction is really, really strong on this. It's like it's holding on to the chair. I literally have to hold the chair in place. Yeah, it's kind of hard to move the brush on the chair because it pulls it so hard. And as you can see, I think it's pretty clear. The chair is very clean. And you can see there's even more hair. The canister's almost already full just from me vacuuming the floor a little bit, my stairs a little bit, that upstairs area I showed you on the carpet, and this chair. Alright, for the last test, I'm going to use the V8 Plus with the main brush head on this cat litter mat. It catches the cat litter that comes out of the cat litter box from after my cat goes. I want to see how well it sucks it up off the mat, which is kind of like a rubbery texture finish that's actually designed to hold on to the cat litter. So it should be a more difficult challenge for the vacuum than off the laminate floor. As you can see, it made quick work of that. There's not really much left besides some particles that are really stuck deep into the rubber mat, and even my upright won't get those out. So, I mean, overall, I'm really impressed with this vacuum so far. And let me check my battery life. I still have basically the same battery life I had at the beginning. So I think the 40 minutes will definitely probably hold pretty close to true. Alright, so I went ahead and vacuumed the rest of my house up to some extent, and now the canister is full. So I'm going to show you what it's like to empty the canister, because for a lot of the bagless vacuums, emptying the canister can be a very kind of messy, unsanitary thing to do. So I want to see how easy and how clean it is to do it on this. So this is the first time I'm going to do it. They have a little infographic on the side when you get it new, so it has a sticker here. It says to lift up on this tab, right here, it has a garbage can on it. And then this motor part is supposed to come out, and then the bottom is supposed to fall down like a trap door into the trash can to empty out the contents. So let's see how that works. So pull up, and then it goes down just like it says. So if you have like hair and stuff, or like dust bunnies, it doesn't get it out all the way. So that's, yeah, I have to pull it out. There's no way it's gonna come out. So that's a little bit unsanitary. See, I had to touch it. It's kind of gross. And then you put it back down, or maybe the lid has to go first. And then, nope, and that goes back down like that. Did it go down all the way? Okay, now it's down all the way. Perfect. So this is okay. It's about the same as any other bagless vacuum, but it could be better because the contents are already stuck to the side. So my first impressions of the Dyson V8 Animal Plus is that it's great. It's really easy to use. It's exactly what I thought it would be like. It sucks almost as good as a standard upright, fully corded vacuum, except that it's portable. This thing weighs like maybe 5 pounds, and it's really easy to get the motor head into the places because it's pretty thin and low profile, so it's easy to snake around. And it has this ball joint, which Dyson is famous for, so you can swivel up and down really easy. The only problem is that it's really expensive. I mean, $300 is a lot to ask for a vacuum, whereas, you could spend $100 and get, close to the same results, but you just have a cord and it'll be a lot heavier. But if you can stretch your budget to get something like this, especially if you're getting this for someone who is like older, like your mom, your grandma or something, for them to clean their house, this would be perfect for them. Besides, having to charge it, that would be kind of odd. It's a little bit more technologically new. But really, so far, it's great. I can't believe I didn't buy it earlier to keep my house clean. I think my upright will probably be going into the closet for a while, unless I really have to do like a deep clean of the carpet.